Hello everyone, in a new video from your channel New Cars Technology. Today we are going to talk about the new 2023 Kia EV6 pricing changes. Kia has jacked up the price on the 2023 EV6 RWD models to distance it from the top-line updated Niro EV. Every manufacturer needs their premium trim in the automotive industry. For Kia's 2023 EV range, that's the EV6. While it could be argued that it was worth more than its initial base price, what Kia's done now is a drastic correction to the price of the 2023 EV6 in response to the company's own in-house competition with the Niro EV compact SUV. In doing so, it may have made the EV6 less competitive against other mid-sized EV crossovers. Coming into its second year, the 2023 Kia EV6 drops its cheapest option only to replace it with an even more expensive AWD trim. It's also getting a massive price increase on the two remaining RWD models. For 2023, the entry-level trim is the EV6 Wind RWD with a MSRP of $49,795, jumping its price up $7,640 more than the 2022 Wind RWD. The GT line is now $53,995, putting it $5,740 more than its corresponding 2022 version. The Wind is also the entry-level trim for the AWDs, the same as 2022, but now we get a new top-of-the-line trim in the EV6 GT AWD. The Wind AWD is now $1,540 more expensive than the 2022, which now makes the 2023 EV6 Wind AWD $53,695. The once high-performance spec of the AWDs, the GT line, is now $58,695, coincidentally, also a $1,540 increase over 2022. New for 2023 is the EV6 GT AWD, its new high-performance trim. At $62,695, you get a pair of more powerful motors than the GT line AWD for a combined 576 horsepower versus the 320 horsepower of the GT line and Wind AWD trims. For the increased pricing, you do get a whole slew of amazing standard features thanks to the Kia DriveWise advanced driver assistance system. Going for the GT line and GT trims, you gain parking collision avoidance and reverse, auto-evasive steering assist, machine learning cruise control, and smart cruise control that can handle curves and exit ramps. The two GTs are also 0.5 inches longer, 0.4 inches wider than the Winds, 184.3 inches long, 74.0 inches wide on the Wind, 184.4 inches long, 74.4 inches wide on the GT line and GT. We were surprised by the performance of the 2022 GT line AWD and are wondering just how the new GT will do in our performance tests with more power to the ground over the GT line. When I looked at the 2023 Kia Niro EV and its updated pricing range, I pointed out that the 2022 EV6 Wind was only $3,050 more than the top-of-the-line Niro EV Wave for 50 more miles of range and faster charging, and a whole lot more car to drive on top. Now, the $49,795 price for the 2023 EV6 Wind RWD is a $9,050 step up from the 2023 Niro EV Wind. Even without comparing the Niro EV, the GT line is now $5,740 more expensive than the 2022. These are some eye-popping numbers, and it only gets worse outside of the Kia stable. When comparing the EV6 to its competitors, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, Nissan Ariya, and the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the news doesn't get any better. At that nearly $50,000 base price, the EV6 Wind RWD is $1,600 more than the standard range version of the Mach-E RWD, its closest price competitor. The Ariya Venture plus FWD is $2,670 cheaper, and the Kia EV6 sister car, and our 2023 SUV of the year winner, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, in standard range and RWD is a staggering $8,550 cheaper than the entry-level EV6 RWD now. The only place where the EV6 still really wins is when comparing the top-of-the-line trims, but it's a Pyrrhic victory. When comparing the EV6 GT AWD to the Ford Mustang Mach-E GT Performance AWD, the $62,695 price tag is a steal when compared to the Ford $77,195. Though, that comparison isn't really close to matching when you look at each other's performance. The Mach-E GT performance is a 480 horsepower, 634 lb-ft of torque electric monster when pitted against the 576 horsepower, 545 lb-ft of torque EV6 GT AWD. Then you add in the pitiful cargo room of the EV6, 24.4 CUFT versus 29.7 CUFT in the Mach-E that also has an additional 4.7 CUFT in the frunk, and the bad news doesn't stop there. The range of the EV6 GT AWD is equally as pitiful as its cargo capacity. Thanks to its 77.4 kWh battery, the EV6 GT only gets 206 miles of range, while the Mustang Mach-E GT Performance gets an additional 54 miles while using a 91 kWh battery pack. The good news for the EV6 is its 800-volt battery system. Despite its low range figure, it's able to charge at a 250 kilowatts rate to add in around 11.78 miles per minute of charge, while the Mach-E is stuck with a 400-volt system with a 150 kilowatts rate and 4.76 miles per minute of charge. That then gets offset when you look at the Hyundai Ioniq 5 Limited AWD, as it's on the same platform as the EV6. It gets that same range and charging rate, but not only does it do it with 27.2 CUFT of cargo room, but also for $5,400 less than the 2022 EV6 GT AWD and $1,400 less than the EV6 GT line AWD. It looks like that massive correction to make the EV6 less of a competitor to the Niro EV was a massive overcorrection and now has also made it less competitive against the rest of the mid-sized crossover EV market. On top of all of those repercussions, the new Inflation Reduction Act passed by the Biden administration has stripped both the Kia and Hyundai EV models of any available federal government incentives, since their parts and production are not US sourced yet. Competitors like the American-made Mustang Mach-E will have access to at least some of the new government rebate program. 2023 Kia EV6 pricing. 2023 Kia EV6 RWD. EV6 Wind cost $49,795 difference from 2022 is plus $7,640. EV6 GT line cost $53,995 difference from 2022 is plus $5,740. 2023 Kia EV6 AWD. EV6 Wind AWD cost $53,695 difference from 2022 is plus $1,540. EV6 GT line AWD cost $58,695 difference from 2022 is plus $1,540. EV6 GT AWD cost $62,695. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all that is new and exclusive in the automotive world.